Hello everyone and welcome to Augmentic. So today I'm here to introduce our one of the product, that is a 4G gateway, which has a 16 universal input channels and the 8 universal output channels. So here we have the model. So in this model here we have the power supply part. For this power supply we have the provision, that is a positive and the negative, where we can provide up to 24 volt DC or AC in any direction. So in this model we have the two cards, one is the top card and another one is the base board. So in this top card here we have the RS485 configuration. So here we can connect the slaves. So the slaves data we can fetch through the MQTT. So here we have the SD card part and here we have the SIM card where we can insert the SIM to get the data through the 4G. So here we have the Ethernet part where we can connect with the PC to access the web interface, where we can select the universal input and universal output as per the requirement. So here we have the base model. So in this base model, so here we have the reset button and here we have the universal input part. Here we have the total 12 universal input and here we have the another 4 universal input. Total we have the 16 channels for the universal input. So first pin will be a voltage reference and the next 12 pins as a universal input and the last 2 pins will be a reference ground. So here we have the another 4 universal input and here we have the universal output part. So in this universal output the starting 2 pins will be a voltage reference. One is the voltage reference and another one is the ground, and the next 8 channels will be a universal output. So in universal input we can select as a analog input, as a digital input, and also we can set as a NTC to read the sensor data. So in the universal input we have the two provisions as an analog input. So as an analog input we can provide 0 to 10 volt and also we can provide 4 to 20 milliampere as per the requirement. So here I have connected the model with the power supply. So here I have provided the 24 volt DC. So here I have connected with the top model. I have inserted the SIM card and I have connected with the Ethernet cable to the PC to access the web interface. So in the PC we have the default IP, that is a 192.168.1.177. So here the web interface has opened. So here the username and the password will be admin by default and you can configure it at any time. So here the web interface. So the UI status by default it will be a DI, and the current for the universal input as an analog input I am using the 4 to 20 as the provision. So another we have the 0 to 10 volt as the provision. So currently I am using the 4 to 20, and for the PO I have the default, that is a DO, and this is the Modbus TCP configuration. Here you can change the IP addresses. Here the MQTT configuration where you can provide the local broker credentials to get the data in the cloud. So here whenever you are need to get the data through the 4G, you can need to select the 4G or the Ethernet. You can select as per the requirement and update the MQTT details. So here the RTO configuration where you can connecting the slaves. For that slave we need a set the configuration, default configuration. This is you can configure it and you can provide the required. So here we have provided the slave configuration. Here we need to provide the slave configuration. We have connected to the slave. So here I have connected the one slave. So I have provided the slave information as a slave address 1 and the starting register 0, ending register 2. So I need the 3 quantity registers. So at the function code 3. Okay, at the function code that is 3, the slave that is enabled. So here you can change the username and the password. So currently it is the UI as a DI. So to check the DI, So I am taking the reference as a 12 voltage. So here I have the 12 voltage. So whenever I short with the DI1, so LED will turn on, and in the web interface also it will update the 1, and at the same time also you will get the data in MQTT also. See, here you are getting the value as a high for the UI1 for the subscribe topic. Okay, do with the same for the DI2, DI3, and check with the all rest of the DIs. So I am checking with the random DIs. Okay, this is about the DI. So now for the EO channel, I will set EO channel as a analog output. So now the EO has updated as the analog output. So you can provide the resolution through the MQTT also as a JSON. That is the EO values. The first value should be a 0, and the rest of the 8 values you can provide the resolution. So here I will provide the resolution as a 1023 for the second channel, and the fourth channel I will provide the 512. So rest of the channel I will set as a 0. So you need to send the JSON format. So once you will send you will get back the reply from the model. So it will update within a minute. So here the resolution has separated. As per the resolution, I will get the voltage. At the second channel, I am getting the 9 volt, and the fourth channel I am getting the 5 volt. I have provided the 512 resolution. So also you can set the resolution through the Modbus TCP also. So connect the Modbus TCP in the TCP IP mode. So and the function code, that is a 3. So these are the mentioned registers. So here also you can provide the resolution values. So this is about the EO. So now I will set the analog channel, universal channel as a DO. After updating the channel as a particular analog output or a digital output, just refresh the page once. To operate the DO, you can provide the values through the MQTT also. Also, you can provide to the Modbus TCP pole also. So here I will connect the Modbus TCP IP. So I will set the function, that is a 1. So here I will provide the value as a 1. So as per the value, I am getting the DO as a high. So and also I am getting the slave data in the MQTT. So as per the candidate slave, so the register 2 I have the values. So here the slave address and the slave ID. So here I am getting the slave data. So this is all about the universal input and universal output. Through the 4G we can control to the MQTT JSON also, and we can control through the Modbus TCP also.